Canada loves John T. and KC.
I see trees.
Hi guys, John T here, and this is log 257 on Facebook, YouTube, and thank you for clicking on my video this week. Alright, well hey, this week is crazy because I was involved in a political incident of the Kansas City Mayor James. Apparently his son was arrested this week, and I think this was a lot of it was reported on Tony of KC, which I respect. Tony, I think he's a great journalist, so this is no disrespect towards any of his reporting. But I want to give you a recap of what I saw, and I actually have footage of some of the stuff that went down, which I will show you here in a second. But let me give you a recap of what I saw and how it played out for me. I'm sitting in there minding my own business about 1:20 a.m. and two guys come out. They get in a shoving match, they get in a fight, the other guy knocks the other guy out and runs off. A bunch of people come out to see what this fight is. Then there's three guys are standing there smoking a cigarette, mind their own business after this, and another 8 people get ejected. Well, they are upset and they're going to start drama somewhere. I grab my camera. Sure enough, they attack one of the 3 guys, and the bouncers did a great job of keeping things escalated. I tell you, Brooksider, you don't pay your boys enough. They did an awesome job that night. I was very impressed with them. But then, as a group of people, somebody makes a racial comment, which you're about to see, and I was like, ooh, not cool, and I was uncomfortable, and I felt, even though no matter what happened, I don't know what provoked this racial comment, but it made me very uncomfortable because he went to a place that was, you know, like a Trayvon, George Zimmerman kind of a situation that was about to occur. But then the 2 other guys got kind of emotional. I think they were about the situation, so they were bantering back and forth with these 2 other guys, and then one of the guys comes out and, you know, you can hear him in the video kind of bantering. But then what happens is one of the guys out of this group takes his shirt off and does martial arts on this guy and chases him down the street, and I'm like, holy cow, it's ridiculous. And then they go back over to another parking lot and start attacking a total stranger and beating the hell out of him, knocked him unconscious, all because they got kicked out of a bar. At that point is when I decided to pull my phone out, call 911. And then I went and I told the police, I have video of these people doing this. Well, I come back, and the guy that got chased down the street's being arrested. Now, I'm assuming something happened, or he had a warrant for arrest for something else. I didn't know. Well, that turned out to be the mayor's son. Now, unless he did something between the time I left and the time I came back that was unlawful, which he may have, I don't think anything that happened was unlawful. He got into a fight, but he was being chased and being provoked racially. So I'm surprised that we didn't have any, you know, weapons during this situation. So all that being said, I didn't know why he got thing, but the police, I went to show them the footage and say, hey, don't arrest this guy. This guy was, you know, this is not the situation. I don't know what reports you got, but he's not, should not be arrested. They didn't want to look at it. They didn't, nah, we don't need it. It's not worth anything. But, so, whatever. So I go on. Well, come to find out that was the mayor's son that got arrested. Now, what you're about to see here is where when they got ejected, they attacked one of the 3 guys, and you'll get to see how the bouncer separated them, and then you'll get to hear the racial comment. You'll get to hear them, and you can hear the mayor's son bantering with these guys after being, you know, and you can see how they're still trying to come after, still trying to start drama. So here we go, and then I'll come back and give some of my thoughts on the whole situation in a second. 1, 2, 3, here comes the fight.
You want to run one time?
Oh, that.
Fucking stop, get up.
That was just.
Get your ass back.
Stop, don't push me. Don't fucking push him. You shut the fuck up.
You don't want to.
Get off welfare, motherfucker.
That was the latest.
Okay, go tell your mom
Scared,
hi.
bro, you're scared. Unemployment, that sucks. Hey.
You got some kicks, though. I ain't gonna lie, though. You got some kicks, though.
What?
And I ain't gonna lie, though. You got some kicks, though.
Really? Get off welfare? It must be nice being employed. Alright, I want to just say a few words about this, and stay with me for a second because I have a plan of action. First of all, I realize the new racism is the unspoken racism, but I've learned something else about racism. Racism is a form of bullying. It's being a bully, is what it is. It's a technique, a bully technique, and you know, to think that you're to knock somebody down to make yourself feel better, and that's basically what racism is. Picking or thinking somebody is less than themselves because of their color or the religious belief as a person. And that is a form of bullying. I have never thought about it until now. Now, I got lucky because being in the Kansas City YouTube Club, we have some connections, and I pulled some strings. And here's my plan. I called a big YouTuber, actually a very big YouTuber, Mike Thompson, from this area, the Midwest. And one of the things he gave me permission to do is he actually was the guy that got to do the soundtrack for the movie The Bully. And he told me, he said, here's the deal. Go ahead, I'm going to give you permission to put my video up in your video. So right here, this whole square, you go click on it, it'll take you to his video. And for every eyeball that views his video, $10, Google's going to give $10 to go to the Bully Foundation to help stop bullying in the future. Now, I think that's pretty proactive, and I think it's pretty cool of Mike to do that for Kansas City. But when I showed him what I saw, he agreed. He said, and he'd been a victim. That's why he did the video, he did the soundtrack. When he had a bigger contract on the table, passed up to do the soundtrack for this movie because he had a personal experience. So this is a guy that is not into it for the money, but he's into it from his heart, and he's an amazing musician. Go check it out. It's a cool tune, even if you don't know anything about bullying. Now, what can I say about Sly James's son? You know, from what I read from Tony of KC, he's been a bit of a douchebag. But at that moment in time, he was reacting to a bully technique. And that was just wrong that they did that. Now, you know, I don't know what he got arrested for. Maybe it was something totally else. But from what I saw, anything he's being arrested for, anything that I saw, I think the mayor better come down to the police department. But that's just my point of view. I don't think the mayor's son with what happened Thursday was inappropriate at all. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, guys. My videos come out on Wednesday if you care. I don't know if you care or not. You can like them, and all the links to Tony of KC and the bully video and everything will be down below if you want to go click on it. Pass these videos around to other people. You know, share them with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and I love you. You guys have a good week. We'll see you next Wednesday, and peace. And at least this is a wrap for day 257. I'm out.
I love to watch John T's vlogs on Facebook.